More and more details are coming in about what happened in Pahalgam. How could the terrorists carry this out? According to our information, there were at least 3 Pakistan terrorists, but sadly one local active terrorist as well. That's one of the reasons you see the kind of response also of the active terrorist houses that are being now demolished, bombed. These terrorists snatched 2 mobile phones. They had assault rifles with them. And they came, because Pahalgam is in South Kashmir, you should know, from the forest areas and from the Anantnag area. And then sadly, they used whether zip lines and other effort that they possibly, resources that they have to be able to immediately land in the zone. Kamaljeet Sandhu is in Kashmir and she's constantly tracking the latest on that. Kamaljeet, so this confirmation is clear now that there were Pakistani terrorists and there was at least one, if not more, local active terrorist too.
Well, Ahmed, if we talk about who is behind this, let me just tell you that as far as Adil Ahmed Thokar is concerned, and we were at his residence when it was razed to the ground by security forces. Now, he is born in 1992. He's a member of, he's also been a teacher of sorts. We've been told he was a private teacher who's actually also done his BA from Government Degree College in Anantnag. We've been told that he was also pursuing post-graduation in Urdu from Rahmat Alam College, Anchidora in Anantnag, and he worked as a private teacher in the MMI school in Shamsipura, Anantnag, just about for 2 years. Thereafter, what we know is that he was very active when it comes to going to slain terrorist funerals. This is also information coming in that he actually cited an examination in Jammu where he had to go in, and on April 25, 2018, he just disappeared. He was later found to have gone via Atari Wagah border using the legal route. Now, we do have his passport number. Let me break down this for you. We do have his passport number, and this is an exclusive information that we are breaking to you. The number is, let me just tell you, this is R1196812, and once he was in Pakistan, because remember before that he was linked to Hizbul Mujahideen, but once he crossed over, he trained with Lashkar-e-Taiba. He joined, and there are 2 trainings that they do provide. One is the Khas one, the Aam training, and the Khas one, and that is where the Daura-e-Khas, after which a Fidain training is actually given. And what we've been told is sometime last year he infiltrated back, and this is where he's been a support system. The other thing intelligence agencies do talk about is that amongst the 300 who have actually gone using this legal route, at least 40 of them were directly linked. 15 of them were actually were neutralized because they were linked to terror organization. But Adil Ahmed Thokar is an important example for investigation and intelligence agencies about how legal route is being utilized by Pakistan to make not just a deep-rooted asset, but utilize them as terror recruits to ensure that they are actually getting logistical support, all this. So this is where what we've been told is once the Pakistani terrorists actually infiltrated in, he's the one who has taken them to Kokarnag forest, and from there walked down a couple of hours towards the Besaran meadows, where there were just about 1,200 people at that time of the attack. So 2 of those members were on the left side where the shopkeepers were, and they were indicated not to really spell out or put panic, and the 2 were near the zip line. And this is when, in a synchronized attack, we saw the first 2 come in actually from the side of the shopkeeper and towards people. So, and in the first go itself, they killed 4 people on a point-blank range, and thereafter panic spread, and then they actually discriminately shot one by one, point-blank, asking for their religion. Some of them were asked to remove their pants to identify whether they were circumcised or not. So all this is very gory details, the sort of planning
but
that is being done by Pakistan.
And Kamaljeet, I'm glad you're putting out all these details, because the viewer needs to understand how was this carried out. Remember when the initial firing started, because there are some mobile phone footage that has surfaced, some people didn't even realize when the gunshots were heard. It took them a few seconds to realize that there's a targeted attack, that has just happened, and that's when people started to flee. Kamaljeet, also tell me, one of the reasons that Adil Ahmed Thokar's house has been bombed and how by the forces. Now, Kamaljeet, many have been asking, especially for those who've not been able to understand that, you know, why weren't there any police or army? How could the terrorists carry this out? Tell us and help us understand the topography, the area. And I understand there's at least a 40-minute trek. It's not the usual Pahalgam tourist location. It's slightly above and beyond and is completely surrounded by mountain area. So a lot of questions to the government, of course. Why wasn't this checked? Why wasn't this cross-confirmed? However, the terrain in itself shows how difficult it would be for the forces and easy for the terrorists to escape. Okay, Kamaljeet, yes, I'll come to you in a short while. Kamaljeet, you keep tracking all the latest on that. But remember, it's also a reminder that the terrorists are no friend to the Kashmiris as well. It's because of Pakistan right now that even the Kashmiri livelihood also has suffered. So that is what Kamaljeet is constantly updating us about. Kamaljeet, if you can hear me, and only if the situation is comfortable and safe for you, to help us understand, tell us about the meadow area, the Baisaran, where this incident happened, surrounded by mountains.
The terror attack actually. जी जी ये लोग हमारे साथ बदतमीजी कर रहे हैं, इनको जरा रिकॉर्ड कर लीजिए, एक बाद में पुलिस को दिखाना होगा. नहीं के बारे में बता रहे हैं, उसके बारे में बोलना है तो आप बताइए, बदतमीजी मत कीजिएगा, बदतमीजी मत कीजिएगा. नहीं, yes, this is a harassment. This is a harassment. This is a harassment. जम्मू कश्मीर पुलिस, ये लोग हरास कर रहे हैं महिलाओं को, ये लोग यहाँ पर हरास कर रहे हैं, आप लोग हरास कर रहे हैं यहाँ पर मीडिया को. गाड़ी का नंबर भी ले लेते हैं. ये पुलिस को हम इंफॉर्मेशन दे रहे हैं, ये पुलिस कोई नहीं कर रहा, हम टेरर अटैक के बारे में बता रहे हैं, उसके बारे में आप नहीं बात कर रहे हैं जिन्होंने मारा है. मीडिया को
Well done, Kamaljeet. Well done. Kamaljeet is a senior experienced reporter and she understands the sensitivities involved, and this bullying is not permitted. Not once did she make a remark that was objectionable. She's talking about the terror attack.